Hello all, greetings, this is Gilles Mancillon. I wanted to come very briefly today to wish you a good day. I hope you're enjoying this spring. I wanted to come very briefly to discuss a very important shift in astrology, which is the North Node of the Moon is moving from Virgo into Leo. I think it moved a couple of days ago. So basically this North Node of the Moon in the North Node of the Moon gives the direction of the energies. And so for a year and a half, it's been this North Node of the Moon has been addressing the idea of health, the idea of purification, what we need for our well-being and health. And so now it's moving into Leo. So it's how do we use our will for self-empowerment. And so for the next 18 months, we're going to have to determine all those things that are good for us in order to align those energies with our destiny, our paths, and to move more into self-enjoyment, self-empowerment. For that is what Leo is seeking to bring. Also, Mercury is going to go straight forward in a couple of days, I believe. Yeah. So we'll be able to enjoy this fire trine with Saturn and Uranus in all the fire sign and the North Node of the Moon in Leo. While at the same time there is a square that is made between Saturn, which is the karmic responsibility, the duty that we need to achieve, what we need to achieve, and Neptune in Pisces, which is about the dream and the expansion and healing and getting rid of all addiction in order to be free to expand into higher level. I wanted to also to show in relationship to those two videos I made about those paintings. They are self-portraits with my astrological chart. I did find on an American website it's 1,000 planets. And so it looks like the data 4, and then there is the dates, and it says tropical zodiac geocentric. So if you're looking for it, you may be able to find it. It's kind of interesting to see all those planets where they were in our signs. The reason why I use those particular planets is because they already had an astronomical symbol that was attributed to them. But I found about 50 more planets that will be including in the next level of paintings, and I will create the symbols if they do not exist just yet. I'm going to read a few cards, then I'm going to return to, in case that's what you're most interested in, but then I'm going to finish with this little brief comment. So the situation for us is sharing. Sharing is the ability to share with others, share inspiration, share knowledge, share all kinds of things. It's all about sharing. Life is about sharing. It's a kind of teaching. It's a kind of compassion. For us light workers, we have the duty to expand our optimism. We have to assist others in helping them, releasing all those blockages that they have. And so it is part of the sharing that we have to do. We have to remind ourselves that we are here to help, to assist, to serve in many ways. And the invisible, it is the understanding that will come. There is great understanding that will be coming into the consciousness. So we got to be patient and enjoy what we already have, but yet be patient. What we can see on the outside world is participation. It is very much about being able to work with spirit, yet to know that life needs our participation for it to happen. We live in a magnetic universe, so we have to bring forth the energy that we seek, so it can be reflected back to us. The lesson we are learning is the new vision. It's about letting go of the old. It is very important to let go of all those old ideas in order to merge into something new. And what will be coming out of this education is the inner voice. It is the voice of the soul. And so it is about tuning in, listening to the inner voice, trusting the inner voice, following the inner voice. And the more we are able to do that, the easier things will flow into our life. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. Feel free to leave comments or to share or to like, or if you have any question, feel free to address it to me. I wanted to say also in relationship to those two videos that I made. At some point, so I told a few stories from memory, so they may not be perfect. There may be some little discrepancies in the relationship, but it was just to give an idea, since those paintings were created from the symbol that already exists. I was trying to find the Theogony of Hesiod, Théogonie of Asia. Well, this is in French, but then the only thing I could find is a very, very, very short interpretation, so to speak. So I will continue to look for that, because at some point I lost all my library. Somebody just took it, but which doesn't really matter. But now I have. So I wanted to get a few confirmation, a few books, since I've been studying a little bit mythology, and I bought this book from Larousse, which was interesting, but it seems to be more like Walt Disney than Hesiod. It means that if there was a Roman stories, they kind of overtook the Greek story to replace it with the Roman story, which is a lot more fantasy, political fantasies. Understanding that those great gods, those great energies from those times are real beings, but they're friends and associates and guides in terms of astrology. They are not God in the way that we could conceive of a God. For God is all that is. It is the source. It is the creator. And so basically, in relationship to cosmology, understanding the spirit of source, I recommend you read the book of Urantia. It's a rather big book, but it can be read online. But that is really the cosmology that is the most advanced cosmology that can be revealed. However, all those have great interest to me in terms of cultural and spiritual energy as well. All those other understanding. For I am probably going to be looking into the Bhagavad Gita, the Hindu book of Revelation. I will also look into the Bible, the Genesis, the history, and then the Apocalypse. But it's a rather long story. I also want to reread the Keys of Enoch, and I want to read the Quran. For there is one God, but there is many aspects of it, and as far as I can tell, and from my own experience, the Paradise Trinity, the great God of all creation, the Father, outside of Paradise, in the cosmos, is personified as the Supreme Being, and that Supreme Being can be contacted or known or is known in the universe as Allah or Yahweh. It's a different personality, but it's the same essence of that one great spirit. And so and when you turn your thoughts to that creator, to that source, to that God, to that great all that is, it is the only way to make sure that you do not forget anyone, because just one thought toward the source would include the whole universe of universes. So it is very powerful. It is a very powerful understanding that we can always turn our thoughts to the source, and that brings us back to our center. And that allows us to be more tuned to that inner indwelling presence of the I Am presence, the Spirit of God, the Universal Father. I've been communicating with that Spirit for many years, yet I have no clue of its true magnificence. And so I'm looking forward to getting closer, eventually to fuse my consciousness with that Spirit, so that I can fully understand the true, the amazing truth that this Spirit is can reveal in many ways. And so I will finish with a little song. I will not go into Giuseppe Verdi, for I tried the other day, but my voice wasn't really there, and so I will return to it. I'll just finish with a little song that's called Amazing Grace. It's just the beginning of it. It goes like this. It's about finding the truth, the beauty, the enjoyment of living, the appreciation. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day. Keep your third eye open and continue to work with those energies, for they will expand into a higher realm, and there is great help that has been given from the universe. So I hope you do continue to work with those energies and continue to love yourself, to love others, and to develop this sense of inner harmony and peace within yourself. Wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.